Ang asset niya, ma'am, is basically number one, the equipments. The equipments yun, physical asset. Magsugot as tangible. Ang intangible asset na yun nimo, sir, is when, for example, consultant ka, is when you have an idea. Naka-idea system na imong gipa-register. It's ang concept man sa registration sa patent pa na usually. Basta system, basta invention, that's patent man. Dapat ka-patent mo before you can record it as an asset. Otherwise, it's just an idea which others can follow. Dili magkaka-pangolekta. Okay, wa man kay exclusivity. The important thing about intangible assets are naakay exclusiveness or ownership. So if you own it, yes sir.
Ang crack way labot sir no mga
Sir?
Ang crack licenses way labot.
Crack licenses sir?
Joke lang, ang crack nga licenses ba way labot.
Crack wala sir.
Pero
illegal man.
Utility model sir no, okay raman sir no, asset
sir?
man. Utility model, copyright gihapon.
Utility model, what pasabot niya sir is nakay gi-design, no? So ang sa accounting nga sir, we will only record it once it is technically feasible. Okay na mong term. What pasabot, pwede na siya mabaligya. Okay, kung otobra siya sa utility model, but dili siya capable of being sold in the market or capable of being copied without kanang danger kay posible man gud imo utility model nay pareha pod ana nga naka-register na. What pasabot, you have to prove na nga after you make the utility model, you have to register it as a patent. So that na kay ownership, na kay value. Pwede na nimo ibaligya. So ana siya Muna nga very important critical ba yan. Sa to dili kayo ta kanang maayo na sa Philippines. Kanang intellectual property dili pa kayo ta, no? Ang ato ra dili intellectual property with regards to copyright, singing, composing, but on patents wala pa kayo na nato practice. Daghan na kayo ta product sa Philippines nga gikopya ra. Kopya ni China, kopya ni Japan, kopya ni US.
Kana kanang karaoke sir no? If the story was right.
The fluorescent lamp was made by Cebuano. O ito na fluorescent. Flores, Engineer Flores ang nagbuhat ana. But it's being patented by the US.
Another question, attorney.
Yes.
Another service here is, for example, spa. If they plan to franchise it, and then eventually have their own operations manual,
Yes,
their
sir.
own way of doing things, their own spa way, and then they patent it, is that operation manual an asset?
Man siya, you have to prove if they are able to patent it. That's the challenge. Can you patent it the way? So effectively, you have to prove in the intellectual property that this technique has never been used
Before.
or has never been registered. Rather, the correct term is has never been registered by somebody else. It's a new. We call it in practice as an inventive step. Meaning, kaninga step, instead na mo lakang kag patuo, lakang kag duha ka tiil. Inventive step, it's a different step. A technical change of the normal.
Yeah.
Then if they accept it,
Yeah.
meaning sa intellectual, take note that our intellectual property law is international. It's not national only, it's international. Pasabot, when you go there, you register, they will also compare it.
With other countries.
Yes, with other countries because we are following the international copyright law. So, if they will register it, then that will be ownership. Ownership, if somebody, how will you know nga gikopya sa uban? So, sa ato pa, pamasahin mo, magsiga imong mata. Step 1. So, gikopya man ka na. Di ba? So, listen na siya. Yes, sir.
Okay ra nga ganang consultancy racket ang mo conduct og kuan attorney no kanang due diligence magud ang prior art nga research pwede man ma-add sa amo ang kuan no portfolio of
Services.
research services no?
Yes, sir. Pwede. As to what service you can offer, wala na siya ikuan. There is no such rules as limiting a person to service it. No? Wala na siya rule. The only rule is when you copy a certain software, you copy a certain system that you did not ask for approval of the owner. Mawita na, very critical if you know that that particular invention is new, you register it immediately. Tinitabo ni Mr. Tesla. Mr. Tesla, if you look at the history of Tesla, he's nagkaya siyang invention. Kaya lang, he never monetized it. Why? Because he was not the person who kinds of registers everything. Oh, that's how intelligent he was. No? Malas lang siya. Was siya kailang tao nga kugihan kung monestro ba? He was very kuan. Kanang na to. Kanang kang kuan kang isa na siya nga dato karon. Mostly that's the research of Tesla, Nikola Tesla. So, ano to siya ka bright?
Kang Elon Musk.
Oh, Elon Musk. Most of the Elon Musk kuan are coming from Tesla. No? So, wala siya. So, either that's the critical thing about intellectual property. Number one, you have to prove that you are the first one to do it, to think about it. You're the first one. No? So that's why you own it. The idea, the process, or the product itself. No? Then you will have ownership, and then whoever copies it, then you will get monetized from it. No? I will just talk about one case. I had this one case with regards to a soap. No? My client started the papaya soap. Anong revolution sa papaya soap? Akong client kasugod na. Then when the sales grow up, ang ihang partner, di gawas, because he was the 80% owner of the company. Ang partner was 5. He saw the idea. What he did, he just copied the soap. Ang ihang oblong lang. Ibutangan niya the new placenta soap. Diba? So eventually, we filed for an infringement case. Idaogon me, but it's already more than 6 months, 7 months na to. He already sold many soap. And people was thinking it was the same. So na siya. That's the critical thing about patents, copyrights. It's registration good. Ang first step is prior registration. Who registered it first? It doesn't mean na ikay nagunahon na una, imuha na. It has to be who registered it, meaning who acknowledged ownership over it. Mogyo na siya sa intangible. Next slide, please. So liability is debt, no? Debt, utang, meaning you have the obligation to pay on a latter date. No? So next slide, creditors claim on the business, then equity puhunan. We already understand that is the money coming from your pocket. No? Money coming from your pocket, that's puhunan, the equity. Next slide, please. Another term for capital is net worth. Kung makadungog mo, net worth is being used in the US mostly. Here in the Philippines, seldom nakakadungog net worth. No? Politiko, kaya silang salin. Net worth na nila. Revenue, receipts, meaning money going to you. No? Money going to you. Receipts from sale na maligya ka. Payment for your service. Rental income is another example of revenue. When you say rental income, your property is being used by another person for a fee. Imuhang yuta, giabangan ni dito, tanang tower. That money that you get from dito is rental income. That is part of your revenue. Okay?
It's a quick question.
Yes.
Ano sa yung example, mo na siya ang revenue streams?
Yes. Revenue streams nimo. So you have sales. Maligya ka, ma'am. Trading, no? Then you have payment of a service. Example, singing. Singer ka, kanta ka. After kung ipunta na si Richard Yap, bay, pila de bayad nila ni mo kanta ka. Please be careful with my heart. So, 100,000? Mahala po na yung tingaw. 400,000? Tingaw. Mahala na. Sayop di akong mama din. Dapat bata. Tuloan na kanta, please be careful with my heart. Kurang na kita din. Kapila na si tingong-tingong din, naka-earn ng 400,000. So di ba? So payment for a service. So katong yan na dapat na 400,000 na talent fee, that's already revenue for him. Yung sa rayang cost ato. Cute ra. Yung sinina, binalik pag yun. Ayan, sinita na binalik, no? So, wala siya diha. So rental income, then you have interest from investment. What is investment? Investment is an asset. Investment is an asset. How do you understand investment? Investment is your money, imong kwarta, you entrust it to somebody else. Imong kwarta, imong gipada sa usa ka tawo. O ma'am, dapat 100,000. O, bayaran lang ako after 6 months. Tagain lang kong 5% interest per month. O, that is investment. Or, you deposit money to a mutual fund. You deposit money to another company. Okay? The interest is your revenue from doing business. Okay. Then expenses, again, expenses is either cost or other expenses. So when you say cost, that is cost of producing the product or cost of doing the service. Expenses of doing business is other disbursements, other pagawas of kwarta related to the business that does not form part of the product. No? For example, nagbuhat ka o let's say table, whatever you see there to form the table, that is cost. Whatever other expenses you need to do in order for you to sell the product is part of other expenses. Okay? Next slide, please. So profit and loss, again, the concept of profit and loss, determine your sales, determine your cost, determine your other expenses. Then you will know if you earn a profit or you incurred a loss. So again, example, if you are doing business, let's say you are selling banana Q, what is your sales? Your total sales is the cash going in, depending on your price. Kung namaliya kang tadjis, na barbecue, banana Q, 10 pesos, then you sold, ano pinakalindot na negosyo? Kanang banana Q barbecue? Sus na ako yung amigo nga nurse, mama, nurse. His monthly salary is 50,000 in St. Luke's. He resigned. Oh. Nag-negosyo siya ko. In the afternoon, banana Q. In the evening, barbecue. Oh. Nakapalit siya, Nissan Urban. Liman ka na. No, because why is it very easy business? Because you only have to count the stick. Magnegosyo ka? Stick lang mo ipon. Yes, di ba? That's the easier business. Stick. Pagbuhat kag banana Q, stick ra ba mo? So you know how many were sold. Depends sa mga stick man. Pila ka stick imong nahalin? You know your sales for the day. So kung if you made around 100 sticks times 10, very easy to compute 10,000. So kung imo ang halin 9,000, where is the 1,000? Dali na kayo pa-compute ba? Yang cost, depends on how many, di ba? Duhar ko na isod. 2, pila imong palit, 2 pesos. Very easy. That's the easiest business. Barbecue is the same. Very easy. Ang strategy nito sa barbecue, location. Very nice. Ang katuyaha, he resigned from being a nurse and he put up the barbecue station in front of the hospital. So tanan ng mga employees sa hospital, ato ka niya. In the evening ato po tanan, mga niya. Siya naman po dako kayo dito nga barbecue station in front of the hospital. In 2 years time lagi, he was able to buy a Nissan Urban. Sa iyang negosyo. Pila lagi puhunan nimo kanang imong gituhog ma'am nga gibaligyan nila tag 20. So sa puhunan na nara sa 7 pesos siguro. 7 pesos. You sell it at 20. 13 pesos yung ginansya niya. Kada adlaw, if you sell around 100, that's 1.3. If you sell 200, that's 2.6. Dali naman, di ba? Dali na kayo siya compute. That's the easiest business. So kung ako isa din sa kong amiga, gusto mo negosyo, you want to do business, you try. Kung magsilbi ka sa banana Q o sa kuan, then okay, you proceed to another business because dali na siya, pero putiki na siya, ha? Di ba? Okay, di ba? Ikaw ba yung maghiwa? Masayog kag hiwa, ana. Baga na ni muhang ko, pag marinate pa ka, dapat paspas ka mo tuhog. Kaya kung hinay ka mo tuhog, gamay na kayo kang mahuman. Kaya imo na siya i-marinate. So, these are the things that you will learn, no? In doing business. Again, you need to know how to earn more. That's a strategy, profit and loss. Earning more.